Hi, this is Peter Rajkumar, who is going to explain the following course and program I have done in C++ programming using user-defined functions. So, first of all, what do you mean by user-defined function? Uh, uh, there are so many functions are there. Functions are basically, as we explained, is a set of statements with a unique name that perform a task, as I explained over here. Over here. So, uh, functions are basically actually we can understand as modules. They are actually some packages which are specified to carry out a specific task or a function. For example, if I want to actually add two numbers, I can declare a function of my own because C programming and C++ programming languages allows the user itself to declare their own functions rather than the built-in functions or predefined functions. This is the extreme use of it too. So that particular usage, we can actually perform multiple tasks or operation because we can actually define our own functions. So first of all, how this function declaration works. Function first of all, function name. Function name, a good programmer always gives a function name based on what particular operation that function is specifying. After the inside the parenthesis charts, inside the parenthesis, we should pass the arguments and the variables. These are basically function declaration, definition of function declaration. Yes. First question is write a C plus code and such identify a Fibonacci given number using functions. So what do you mean by Fibonacci series? Is Fibonacci series is such a series. Fibonacci series is such a series that the fourth term, there's any particular series will have a many number of terms. If you see the fourth term of this Fibonacci series, the fourth term would be the resultant of first three numbers for first three terms sum. For example, Fibonacci series always starts with 0. The first term will be 0, second term will be 1, third term is 1. So if you add all of these, 0 plus 1 plus 1 will give you 2. So that's the fourth term of the Fibonacci series. So this was actually called Fibonacci series. So I implemented here this following code. This following code. With this following code, I implemented here. So I added the header file in C++ program. There is include IO stream and using namespace standard. And I have and has included a keyword called int main. We know that exactly in the computer or machine always starts to run the program is always starts to run the program. But each and every program statement is included within the main function. So int is the keyword because we're going to return the value one integer. Main also your main function is also function is actually built-in function. Uh, and inside this built-in function, I am actually declaring variables n and and declaring another function called Fibonacci of int. So here n is the variable which holds the value, how many number of terms of Fibonacci series you want to print. Because the machine and the computer is programmed in such a way that it's asking the user for the input for Fibonacci series, how many number of terms or series terms you of the particular Fibonacci series you want to print. That particular value is stored in a particular variable called n, and it is the here is a function called Fibonacci of n. And C out here is known as output statement C++ and print as it is output screen the computer is enter number asking the computer is asking through the help of C statement the computer is asking including the user for the variable n. So how many number of terms of Fibonacci series need to be printed, and here I'm calling the function call. It's called this point is called accessing or calling the function call Fibonacci of n, and the control switches over here. Control switches over here, and here's the user defined function I have to define over here. It also does a data type called integer data type, and the variable's value is passed, so it's called as call by value. And here I'm declaring several variables. As you know, the first three terms of Fibonacci series will be 0, 1, and 1. So again, initialize those values and fourth term need to be printed. Then the CF statement in Fibonacci series is And here I'm printing all the values in the 3 particular variables. Now I use the for loop over here. Initialize the value of I is equals to 3, I is less than m is the value here. Uh, the value of how many actually up to how many terms you have the Fibonacci series you want to print, and I is the I is incremented over here. Now we know that the fourth term which has resulted in the first 3 terms. So D is variable is the fourth term, and 3 terms added is initialize the value of D. Now initialize the value of B to A, and C to B, and B to C in such a way that swapping is done. So the Fibonacci series will be printed as over here is shown as output screen as here. So enter number 5, that means after 5 number of times I want to print a Fibonacci series. So 0, 1, 1. Add this 3 and you get 2, and add this 3 you will get 4. This is how a Fibonacci series is printed. Now second question is Find write a C++ programming to get one double variable, double number, and one long number from user and pass address of the variables. Now it pass the not values, address of the variables into a function, then add 100 into the double variable, 1000 in the long variable, and display long and double variable in the output on the main function. So here's the code. As I explained, I included the header file using English standard, and now I define and declare the program easily defined functions team and programming statement which could be done just like initialization, sorry, just like declaration and initialization of the variables value. And here I'm passing the address of the two variables double and long. Two variables double and long only is specified in the data type over here because inside the main function is specified in the variables a and b. So it's a value double and long. And it doesn't return any data type, so it's void keyword is used. Now the main function in the computer will start to execute the program from me. Uh, Declaring the variables of double and long, and now the printed as it is into the double number, asking for the user for double number and long number, and asking for the user for b long number, and here accessing the user defined function of add a and b, and a and b the value not values and the address itself is passed to m and n. So m has the address of a and n has the address of b. So whatever value the user is initializing for m and is an A and B would be stored here in the address of M and N and would be incremented by 100 and 1000 and will be printed as it is given by C of statements over here. The output is shown here. Double number, long number is added by 100 and this is added by 1000. Now this is the third question. Now we write the C program in such a way that we have to ask the input on the user for 5 marks. If the user is passing in all of the subjects, so passing on the student find average. If average is greater than 60, return 1, otherwise return 0. If return 1, when return 1 is 1, that means the user is eligible engineering. Otherwise, it return not eligible for engineering. So as it is coded here, it's a user defined function over here, plus 5 variables of identify marks values, and printed as it is, and getting input in the user for 5 variables. It should be greater than 50, and using all logical operators. If all the marks are greater than 50, then this program all student statement to be executed. The average is now finding the average is average, adding it or dividing it by the total number of items, total number of numbers over here. So average should be greater than 60, is greater than 60, it will return 1, it will return 0. Otherwise, it will return not passing also just if none of them condition is true. If any of these conditions is not true or satisfied, the main function here, main was accessing user defined function over here, and the control switching will take place and will execute it as it is and print. It will at large it will print eligible for engineering and not eligible for engineering. And here is the code. Here is the output. So 5 marks is all greater than 50, so pass marks subjects. Average 73 is eligible for engineering. Fourth programming program is done in for regression state. It is a regression function. Regression function is a function that it calls itself. So I'm going to enter a number here, and after that particular number, we have add the previous successive numbers, just like factorial. So here the main function. So the main function you enter this in will hold this value, and the program is executed here as it is.